Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another DFFOO stream, and tonight Pain is coming. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream tonight, but I'm feeling pretty good. I got home, I had a really busy day today, but I got home with enough time to feel like I could get prepared and kind of ready to go. Just logged in, did my update on everything, and there you see we got Pain's adjustments. I'm pretty excited to like kind of redo her character guide, because she is like fairly complex in some ways, but I feel like I can really break her down and simplify it. Make her easier for players to understand, because really she isn't that hard to play. You just have to understand like what she's doing and what she does. Hoping I can show off the BT, but I can't go crazy for it, you guys. I can't just be gemming banners right now. I got only 150k gems, so I'm pretty low. I'm pretty low right now. So we're gonna see what we can do here. I got my free daily draw ready to go. Pain's gonna drop here in about 7 minutes or so, so we'll kind of just chill and chat. I think I've got everything kind of prepared. I've got a couple of parties set up, but one thing I did want to note is, let me see here. So I've got, this party set up. What we're gonna do, this can be a unique character guide, because I think the first time I did her character guide, I just put her in the middle slot and talked about everything. I think I'm gonna show her like in both of her main roles, just so that we can kind of see how that's going, right? Let me go ahead and just do that. But one thing I did want to change was like here, let's go ahead and take this out. I just want to throw like a mid-Italian down as an example. We'll just do that on that party right there. All right, so let's see who is here. So we got, well, 20 people here. I'm not expecting as much as the last stream. One, because it's like less hype of a drop, and I gave you guys like no notice. So all y'all showing up, you guys are the goats. I did put my Discord at the top. It's pinned if any of you are interested in joining. Let's see who's here. So we have got... Magina Void is here, thanks for joining. Sed is here. Yo, Sed, thanks for coming again. Sed, not planning to draw on Pain because of Core. Yep, I don't blame you. Core is going to be awesome. Karmus is here, thanks for coming, Karmus. Also, let me know if everything's sounding okay, music, volume, all that stuff. Karmus says, my body is ready for these banners. I have the materials, and I need the characters for lockout content. For sure. I think... like, Pain is a good, like, toolbox character. I talked about this before, but you're investing in one character, but you're kind of getting two different characters. You're getting a really good debuffer, and you're getting a really good buffer. So I think she is, like, if you got the resources, even though I didn't recommend most players, like, go in on Pain, I think she is a good investment. Like, for sure. Said you need materials to Green Queena. If you get all the materials for this event, you probably will be close. Lunatic Screamers here, thanks for coming again. Said says hi again. Yeah, hello, Said. Jay is here. Wait, Pain is out already? Technically, Pain isn't out yet, but we got 5 minutes. 5 minutes and then Pain should be here. So very, very close. Let me see here. Mighty Moose is here. Yo, how's it going, Mighty Moose? Jay says, I'm not ready. Well, ready or not, here she comes. Like any minute now. Genesis End is here. Been waiting on this stream all week. 100 fire. Hey, thanks for coming, Genesis. You know what? I've kind of been making a routine that I've been streaming like every character drop just because I'm having so much fun. And I would be down here tonight recording anyways. And we've got summer break coming up. So during summer, I might just like stream every character. I don't know. As long as I'm home, it's a lot of fun. Slice and Dice is here. Hey guys, good luck on your polls. God bless. Yes. Good luck to you as well. Hopefully you get what you want. Clarence Davis is here. What is up, my boy? Death Scythe 22,000 is here. Joe Wags is so hot. All right, well, I don't know about that. Appreciate the compliment, though. Jay says, hey. Hey, Jay. Toast Crumb is here. Another one of these awesome names I like. Pain looks really fun, and the rework looks mad strong. Yeah, Pain is going to be a very strong unit. Currently, Pain will have the strongest HP poison in the entire game. So, pretty crazy. Eucalicious ×2. Yo, hey Joe, can't wait for Core. I know Core's going to be really hype. Ninetales is here. Is a BT a must for Pain? I was thinking of just getting FR. The BT I don't think is a must, but it is going to help a lot because you get really good auras, and I believe that is where the really strong HP poison comes from. But if you're using Pain in the buffer role, it's not as important because like you're not getting the poison there. But the BT offers good things, but I think Pain is usable without it for sure. Which, because I'm very much going to be in that spot where I probably won't get the BT. I'm not going to go gems here. I'm just going to go tickets. So I will probably be in that role as well. Shiru Enix is here. I do have her EX and LD, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get her FR. Yeah, it's totally up to you. Totally up to you. Genesis N. I'm telling you, we loving the content 100. Well, I'm glad you're liking the content. That's awesome. Glad you guys are all loving it. Karmus, all the streams. Let's go. That's right. all the streams. I don't know. I'm just finding it free and easy. It's a lot more fun when I'm like hanging out with you guys and I'm just like down here by myself recording. So very cozy. Yo, what is up? Very cozy. Thanks for coming again. Said already green Sarah for the debuffs. Yes, that's something we're gonna be talking about with Paine, because Paine isn't self-reliant. That's it. Like team building, like the thing that's cool about Paine is she really emphasizes team building more so than other characters, because it's not just what position you want to put Paine in, but you have to have characters that support her role, because her really important overhead gets stacks. And if you're running her in buff mode, you have to buff with other characters to raise the stacks. She can't raise it herself. And if you have her in debuff role, then you got to have debuffers to raise the stacks. Now, luckily, you could team build a little bit more freely because you can do it with calls as well. So it's not like the end of the world. It's not like you have to run buffers, you have to run debuffers, as long as you have calls to toss in there, right? Zan Dalazan, nice to see you again. What's up, Joe? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. I had like a really long, busy day today. I actually had to work today. A teacher working on a Sunday had to work today. We did a fine arts celebration, so I had to go give out some awards, set up some stuff. It was fun, though. It was fun. So for my Sunday, I haven't really had any time at home. Still feeling like I got good energy. Happy to be here streaming for you guys. That's how you know I'm doing this for fun. Like, I basically worked all day, and I'm still coming here on a Sunday streaming for you guys. Very cozy. Sarah and Paine are two different characters, I fear. Yeah, I mean, Sarah and Paine are fairly different for sure. Said, only missing one ultimate ingot for Queena. Not too bad. Brendal Leon is here. Really love Squall. There's a chance for his banner to come back. I really want Sapphire. We really recently got Squall, so I think it's going to be a while. Unless they do, like, periodically, they'll do a renew on, like, the beginner banner, and Squall would be on that. Dingle Hoofy is here. Good luck on your polls. Good luck to you. Death Scythe, Squall may be back for a bit, unless his FRs... Yeah, dude, Death Scythe, you said exactly what I was explaining. He's probably not going to be back unless they do a start dash refresh. That's exactly what I was saying. Velo Stealth, playing FF10 and watching Joe Wags. Life can't get any better. Absolutely. Dude, if you're an FF10 fan, then definitely pick up Paine. I think Paine's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Said, my sister is a teacher for students with special needs. Oh, yeah. Works on weekends often. Totally. All right. Well, it's 9 o'clock. See if we got a banner. We should have a banner. Should have some banners here. Yep. So we've got Paine. Yep, with Guy and Ida. So I'm actually low-key excited to get Ida's LD because it's the only LD I don't have. So I'll definitely go for that. And yeah, this banner over here is pretty doo-doo. I mean, Tidus is good, right? And you can get Paine FR, but like the side characters. A Minitellian calls pretty decent, though. All right, well, let's go ahead. We'll record. Let's get some summons going here. Let's see. We got to go ahead and get my intro up. Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video, and tonight we have got Paine's banners. I decided last minute to live stream, so I'm all live streaming. We still got like 64 people here already, so you guys are the goats for showing up. I didn't really give a lot of notice on this one, but that might be a reason you might want to like and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, join my Discord, because then you'll get notified as soon as I'm going live. Even if it's last minute, you might be able to hop in with me, so feel free to do that. And those of you watching live, my Discord is posted at the top of the comment section there. It is pinned in the chat. If you want to join my Discord, feel free to do that for some DFFOO and some Dokkan fun, right? And I got a Honkai Star Rail channel on there, very much enjoying that as well. So without further ado, let's hop into the banners. I'm just going to do my freebie on Tidus. Paine FR would be pretty sweet. I would definitely take that. That's pretty much all I want over on this side, so let's go ahead and do it. Dude, what? And this wasn't on the Paine side. Oh, that's so aggravating. This is aggravating. I mean, dude, I'll take the 5 BT tokens, but I've been talking about all week how I can only ticket Paine, but I really want the BT. I wonder how this game works. If, like, that would have been a BT on Paine's side, I'm going to trust that the RNG is separate for each banner. Dude, how bad would it have been? It's like, whatever banner I touch first, I'm getting the BT, and I touched the wrong one first. I'm not getting trolled this time, you guys. I know this is a Tidus BT coming. I mean, hey, it's still good luck. We'll take 5 BT tokens. This isn't going to put me at 50 either, but it's definitely good, because I need 50 BT tokens to stash up to get it. But sure, free BT. We'll take it. Hopefully we can have that magic again, dude. If we get Paine BT, I'd be so stoked. Now, we do have a lot more free multis. Let's do the daily single here to get warmed up on Paine. Probably nothing here on the daily single, but dude, free BTs. You don't complain. Just such a bummer it wasn't on the pain side. All right, what if we just got BT Orb again? Back-to-back BT Orbs. What would that do? That would be crazy. Let's do it. I also need Ida LD here. All right, not a BT Orb. We'll watch it through, though. We'll watch it through. We'll watch it through. Oh, man. I mean, sure. Free BTs are great. I can't complain. I just really wish it was on the pain side. Just wish it was on the pain side. That's all, you guys. Just wish it was on the pain side. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, anything over here? Once again, we're keeping our eye out for Ida LD. That is the only LD. I'm thinking of doing a video, like kind of like a box showcase and showing off my account. I feel like I've got to have one of the better default accounts out there. For real. Like, my account is loaded. I've got, like, everything. All right, let's go ahead. Do some multi-draw tickets here. That's not a good sign. We'll watch it through, though. Maybe we'll get a surprise. I've been known to get a BT on a blue orb. I've been known. And I always end up skipping them. So let's hope we can catch it here. Then we're just going to hop over tickets. I don't know how many tickets I'm going to toss down. I would like to at least get the FR for the character guide. But, all right, we got Guy. Got a couple of Ida EXs. Oh, we got something, you guys. Oh, Titus, dude, this dude's going to be such a troll. Titus BT, Titus FR. Are you for real right now? Oof, that was on a bronze orb, though, dude. We'll take that on a bronze orb. Come on, BT orb. Let's go. Dang it. Another bronze orb. Let's see what happens. We got lucky on the last one. Man, that double fake out to BT would have been so cool. Would have been so good. Would have been real good. Come on now. Give me something good here. Once again, we need that Ida LD, man. I want to be able to. I want to do a Queen of Idaroth showcase. I want to. I totally want to do that. All right, so that's just the normal pain. Nothing there. Okay. All right, is this my last free multi? Yup. All right, come on. Give me the magic here. Bronze orb again. All right, well, we'll see. Well, once again, we'll dump some tickets. I mean, the thing is with Queena, like, I went gems, and then I got it on tickets, too, which was kind of crazy. And Core is my next high priority BT, like the next character I'm willing to gem. But otherwise, I gotta save gems, man. I'm pretty low. Alright, come on. Let's go slow here. Fake out into something now. Come on. That wasn't a fake out. Guy is not cool. Alright, we're at 80 G tokens. Let's take it away. Once again, Ida FR. Wow, I only have like 500 tickets too. My ticket stash actually isn't crazy. See what happens. We just gotta get really lucky here. Bare minimum, I want an Ida LD, and I would like the FR for Pain. Bare minimum is what I want. Man, if I was going for Titus, this would have been fire summons. We would be done with Titus, like, for free. I already got that dude done, though. I already got that man done. Okay. Man, a lot of Ida EXs. We need the LD, though. Let's go again. Alright, I might skip bronze orbs on tickets, because we might not even get golds. Alright, a couple more, nothing crazy. Another bronze orb. Okay, just a little axe. Okay, another gold orb. Pain EX. Trying to remember, I think Pain's orb is pretty decent. I have to remember what her... Oh yeah, Pain's E-slot was what, like an attack down or something like that? No, Pain's is the really good one, actually. Yeah, Pain's Sphere is like an attack up and an attack down. Yeah, that's a really good one. Because it did an attack debuff while giving party attack on weakness damage. Yeah, I really like Pain's Sphere. Hey! Ida LD. Alright, that's a W. That's a W. I gotta lock that up so I don't sell it here. Ida LD. Alright, I now officially have every LD in the game. In default, I have every single LD. So LD tokens I would not even want to purchase at this point. That's a pretty big milestone, you guys. Every LD in the game. We got it. Now we need the Pain FR. And maybe a Pain BT. We do have a Spiritus coming. That's really nice to help recoup tickets. I potentially could just dump all 500 of these tickets and just see. Like, maybe I can get lucky and snag a BT on 500. Once again, sometimes I'll see people message and be like they'll come to my streams and be like, I did 200 tickets and no BT. I got shafted. It's like, are you kidding me? I think on average it takes 1,000 tickets to get a BT. So if you get a BT with tickets, period, you are not shafted. Absolutely. Absolutely not. We gotta get the FR here, though, you guys. I don't think I can afford to go gems here. Alright, 1,000 tickets. Let's see what happens. 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 Alright, 1,000 tickets. Let's I don't think I can. Okay. Oh, okay. Purple orb. We're going to watch this one. Now, once again, Tidus could be trolling. This could be Pain. If it's Pain FR, then I'm at a point where I know I can stop at any time. But, man, there's a part of me that wants to keep going for that BT. The thing is if I get the BT, I don't even know that I could green it. That's the other thing. I don't even know that I could green it. So maybe I won't stress about it. All right, come on. All right, purple. Ah, Tidus, come on. Oh, this man's going to be trolling me. He trolled me with the BT even. That's not as much of a troll, though, because that's very useful to me still. I mean, Tidus FRs are still useful, too, because we'll take high power stones for sure. We might be dumping all tickets, though, here. If we don't get Pain FR, you know, what? It was about 500 tickets. It was like 477. That would be actually a shaft. That would actually be a shaft. Okay. Alright, gold orb. Come on. Pain EX. I mean, I like the EXs. That's fine. Another gold orb. Nothing there. Another gold orb. Once again. Just more EXs that aren't that exciting. Another. I mean, I'm on a pretty good string of gold orbs here. For sure. Alright, we're down to 229. We're getting low on tickets, but I know with Spiritus we're going to get 400 back. Let's see. I really hope, like, I don't have to go gems here to get the FR. That would be bad. That would be really bad if I had to go gems to get FR. Another blue orb. Alright, well, this might be the end of my tickets, you guys. I mean, I don't mind dumping them all, but I really need to see the, FR before we're out. I do have a slight backup plan. If I do run out of tickets, I have not spent any daily tokens. I will just grab tickets and, like, expend those out as well. But I would like to be able to save those to potentially buy the better materials. Okay, another FR orb. Please don't be Tidus again. Please. Please don't be Tidus again. You can either be Pain FR, or you can fake out into a BT, and I will be ecstatic. Your boy will be ecstatic if you want to fake out into a BT. I would be super happy for that. For sure. Okay, gold orb. Alright, what do we got? Please be Pain. Okay, we got the Pain FR. Woo! Alright, so now what I can do is I'm just going to dump these tickets. Just because I've got so few. Maybe we can snag a lucky BT. And if we don't, that's fine. We got what we need. We got what we need. We don't have to have the BT. We're totally good. I would say it definitely took more tickets than I would like for the FR. But the free Tidus BT was really nice. Another Tidus FR. So that's 3. This has happened to me on the last couple of banners where I've gotten 3 FRs. To me, that's close enough. I max them out and get the high power stones. Or not the high power stones, the 4 stones. So I'm going to get more 4 stones off of Tidus, so I'll take it. I'll take it, and we're just going to completely expend tickets here. Take a dupe FR, take a BT, whatever we can get here. Another E to LD, sure. That saves me power stones. I got to max that out. This should be a much quicker like character enhancement, by the way, than last week when we did Queena. For sure. Another Pain LD. Let me know how your guys' summons all went. Hopefully, if you went in, you got the BT. That's awesome. I don't think you have to have the BT. All right, well, Tidus FR max for free now. 4 Tidus FRs, huh? Okay. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something kind of funny at the end here. I'm going to be at 9 tickets. I'm going to go in and buy 1 ticket out of my daily shop so I can do another multi. All right. And it's going to be the lucky multi. Just you guys watch. All right, watch what's going to happen here. I got 9 tickets left. We're going to go into the daily shop and buy 1 singular ticket. Let's see here. Where's my daily token shop? By the way, if you have the premium pass, I've already got about 200. I've already got a BT token. Hasn't even been out that long. So yeah, it's going pretty good over here. All right, so tickets. Yeah, we're just going to buy 1 singular ticket. 1. Perfect. All right, I got enough to do 1 more multi. Ticket draw. Yep. All right, this is the lucky one. This is going to have the BT. Just you watch. Just you watch. Bronze orb, we're going to watch it. It's going to fake up. I'm telling you right now. I went in and specifically bought a ticket for this multi. Come on now. Come on, let's see the luck here. Or it's going to be like no golds. It'll be like a full bronze multi. Come on. I think that's it, right? Right there. Oh, look, come on. Just a Paine 15. All right, well, it is what it is. So anyways, guys, we got what we needed. I don't ever mind blowing up my tickets, but I definitely got to save gems. So anyways, let me know how your summons went. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one. All right, well, we got what we needed. I'll take the free BT for sure. Wish it was Paine. Let me go ahead and show recordings. And let's get this labeled. Okay. All right. Got a good, clever name for that video. All right. Well, let's check out the chat a little bit. I'm sure I missed a lot of chat here. Let's see here. Jay-Z is here. Yo, thanks for coming. Made it to a stream. Nice to see you here. I'm just going to go kind of to the back and just like shout out people that are here. All right. So let me see. Reflection is here. Yo, you're not that late. Thanks for coming, Reflection. Who else haven't I shouted out yet? Average Bananas is here. Thanks for coming, Average Bananas. My biggest issue with DFFOO is figuring out what to do next after you max out a favorite character. Well, the next thing you do is bring that character into fights and blow up the game. That's what you do. And then start working on the next character. Willow Wolf is here. Thanks for coming, Willow. Wow, shout out to 100 people here for this very last minute stream. You guys are awesome. Good luck with the polls too, Willow. Eucalicious, banger intro, I swear. Yeah, it's a good intro. I like it. I like it. Brendan Label is here. 3 FRs on the free multi. Nice. Dingle Hoofy. Yo. Final Fantasy Addict is here. Thanks for coming again. You got the FR. Nice. B. Jorge is here. Whoa. Brendan Label. Come on, man. Karmas. Let's go. Me too. That must have been when I pulled the BT. Let me see. Mazda Chief is here. Yo. Shiro Enix. Yep. Jay, that's kind of painful. Well, guess what my title for my poll video is going to be? Kind of painful summons. I only say kind of painful because, like, it wasn't the worst luck, but there's some kind of painful things in there. Mods the Chief. Content creator rate up. Sure. Yeah. I'm sorry, but as we saw after the free BT, I did not have content creator rate up, so absolutely wrong there. Dark King Riku is here. Yes. Reflection got Paine's FR on Titus's banner. Nice. World Challenger. Yo, thanks for coming. Oh, Jay, you did steal my luck, darn it. Paine BT first free multi. Who's better BT, Paine or Titus? I would say Paine right now just because Paine's the newer character. Paine's got a lot more utility. You can use Paine on more team builds. Titus is still really good, but without Echo, like, it definitely brings him down a notch. Antonio Mora is here. Now you have to get all the costumes. I don't know if I'm going to get all the costumes. Dude, with these 10 characters, though, from 10-2 with, like, the dress spheres, yeah, they could probably go crazy with costumes. Karmas, OMG, Titus BT on the free drop. Paine BT from the event ticket. That's what I wanted. Yeah, Mazda, troll this is right. Yeah, Lunatic, insert Titus laugh here for sure. Carl Edsdell, Madden Guin is here. 10 tickets BT. Lucky you. Wish I could have had it. Genesis just got Paine BT. Yeah, you guys are all luckier than me tonight. Novi de Ballon Ponte is here. Got Paine Burst for the 3rd free draw. Nice. Let me see. Let me see here. Oh, Death's Life. The DOKKAN remix is fire. Yes. Y'all need to check out Stray Makel's channel. I have his channel info in my description of all my videos. He is somebody that was a part of 5-9 Gaming with me. And yeah, he's got his own channel, and literally it's just DOKKAN, like really cool, chill remixes. So if you like DOKKAN music, check out Stray Makel's channel. It's linked in the description of all my videos. Loveless, do you want to build Paine? Yes, I want to build Paine, so I'm building Paine. My Paine's already built. I just got to throw the FR on there. Yeah, Renoa version 3, exactly, right? Mazda Titus says hi. Yeah, he said hi to me a few times. Gold orb streak. Yeah, I had that streak there. When is Spiritus? I'd have to check again, but it's this month. I believe it's what, Shiva Spiritus that's coming, I think is what we got coming. Oh no, you might use gem. Nope, I ended up not having to use gem, so we're good. Joshua Hines is here. Thanks for coming. Pulled Paine's whole kit with the multi-draw tickets. That's nice. Loveless is here. Got the BT on the purple ticket, free draw, but having some trouble getting the FR. Oh, 300 tickets isn't bad. That's about average. Eraser is here. Thanks for coming, Eraser. 10 BT tokens from the event. So let's... Oh, is this another one where we get tokens? Nice. That is great. Well, dude, if we get 10 BT tokens here, I actually might be close. Hold up. Let me see where I'm at. Because my BT... I'm at 32. Titus, that BT is going to put me up to 37. Dude, I'd be at 47. I would be pretty close if we got 10 BT tokens in here like they did for Rubicante. Nice. Toast Crumb, you had to pity on both banners, dude. That's a bomber. Yeah, pain is a pain. Nick the Ninja is here. Thanks for coming, Nick. Hey, Joe, usually don't catch you here because I'm pulling myself. Hey, hope you got what you wanted, Nick. Vector, 20 tickets for Pain BT. Man, you guys are all lucky. What I hear is when you come to my streams, you get really lucky. So y'all got to keep coming to my streams so you get lucky, right? Sort of Dork is here. So I'm assuming that if I have a pretty low roster, Pain... I actually do think for a low roster... As long as you've got the resources to do it, I think Aerith, Queena, and Core are kind of like the top 3 this month that you really should get. But Pain is a really nice roster filler because, like I said, you're investing in one character, but you're kind of getting 2 characters in one that you can use in different roles. So I think Pain is a nice pickup for someone with a low roster for sure. Nick, no free Pain luck. Had to pity Aerith. Ah, dang. Jose Mari is here. Got Pain FR in the free pull. Very nice. Chocolate ice cream back again. Nice to see you, chocolate ice cream. I'm here, Joe. Yes, we all can have some fun now that chocolate ice cream is here, right? Chocolate ice cream, you need to invite your buddy Vanilla Ice Cream so we can really get it going, all right? George Ayala, is Pain's EX worth keeping? Yes, I think Pain's E-Sphere is one of my favorites, actually. I like to put it on any weakness damage character that has an E-slot, so I really do like Pain's EX. Kai is here. Joe had to skip in this one. Waiting for Core Noctis. Yeah, you're smarter than me. I should have, not summoned, but it's alright. Got what I wanted. Lucian in the Dark is here. Thanks for coming. Nick, Pain is definitely one of the best E-slots. Yeah, I like it. Your boy Shin is here. Got both BTs and the free multis. Alright, I'm getting to the point where I can't keep up with chat here. I'll just read up some specific ones here. I apologize if I can't get to everyone. Let me see. Brendel Leon is here. Ernesto Amaya is here. Loveless is here. Let me see here. Danny Roke Jr. is here. Yo, what's up? Thanks for coming, Danny. James Kuhn is here. Got Pain's FR in the free multi. Nice. I'm doing good, James. Hope you're doing well. Final Fantasy Addict got her BT with 20k gems. That's not bad. 20k is not bad. Nick says, I feel like Pain is cracked. Only Aerith, Queen, and Ruby could make her look skippable. Yeah, here's the thing with Pain. Because Pain, you kind of choose a role. If you fully commit to a role, she's one of the best in the game at those roles, and that's what we're gonna hopefully show tonight. So let's get Pain prepped up here. I think that's what we need to do. Get my girl prepped up here. We're also gonna get this Ida thing. Here's the thing: if I'm feeling saucy tonight, guys, if the character guide goes well and doesn't take too long, we might, as a bonus, we might do the Idaroth video. Maybe, I don't know. I want to do it this week. I'm just not sure if I'll do it tonight, but I want to do the Idaroth with Queena, so I think that would be an interesting video that we got to get out. Alright, so weapons for Pain. Well, we need Ida, LD. Let's go down to LDs, which should be up here, actually. Let's see. Are LDs above the purple EXs? No, I think they're below, aren't they? What's going crazy? Alright, we got the FR here. Yeah, I guess let's max out this. Well, hold on. What are my weapon orbs at? Can I afford? No, we can't. We're just gonna do Pain. I'm not gonna sit here and have to farm for you guys here. So yeah, let's just go back in. Let's just get to the point here. I don't want to have to be farming. Let's get Pain's done. Limit break. Yep, I got enough. Perfect. Orbs. Oh, I got these two. I suppose that helps. Okay. We'll do Titus later off camera. Alright, so FR is done. I think we have to Force Enhancer as well. We'll double check that. And I just want to grab that Ida LD and get it maxed out before I forget. Where's Ida's LD chilling at? Am I crazy? It's not before the EXs, right? It would be after. It's got to be like at the top of these EXs here. Here it is. It's up here. All right. Should have enough to swing that, no problem. Yep. Hopefully there's a co-op for this one, well, there should be, because someone said there was 10 BT tokens. I gotta grind this one really hard, because I gotta get my weapon orbs maxed out. I'm still reeling from the Queen one. Alright, so we've got that done. That's good. Yeah, this is quick character prep, right? Like, she's pretty much done now. Let me just check. We need to do training boards. Alright, and we need to do Paine and Ida, actually. Let me see here. So here's Ida. We gotta actually finish this out, because we just got the LD for the first time. Okay. And then Paine right here. Get your FR Echo going. Okay, perfect. And then let me see. Do we need Force Enhance? I don't remember if she had them yet or not, or if I did them. Paine, let's see. Force Enhance. Oh, got her done already. Okay, perfect. What about Ida? Did I do anything to... Okay, Ida's just got 10, which is fine. That's where I want her. All right, well, with that, I think we're about ready. Let me... I got my teams pre-built, so we're ready to go. I do just want to check on what I've got. I know I've got her artifacts done already. It's auto here. Make sure we got this set up. I got her artifacts. Yeah, we're going with that. And then spheres. I just got to see what I got for spheres. I mean, that one's fine, I suppose. I could definitely put something better here. And I don't know if I'm going to go, like, full spheres on her. Yeah, that's good there. Let's just go ahead and do, like, I mean, I can just do double Iridia, right? It's stackable. Sure, we'll just do double Iridia. It's fine. Sure. All right. Yeah, I think we're pretty ready. Let's check out what her weapon looks like. Well, that's pretty cool. It's like a spike club. I mean, we could go with the Moogle board. Everyone's loving the Moogle board. We could meme and go with the Bronze Axe. It's the ultimate meme. I'm not really liking the BT. Yeah, I think I'm good. We'll just do the FR on Paine. We'll let Paine have the FR. Yeah, I think we're ready. After Queena, this is stark contrast. Like, we're just hopping right into the character guide here. But this, I think, is going to be a longer character guide. I'm actually going to showcase her twice. I do want to show her in both modes for this video to really see how she's looking here. So, and we'll just go into my normal stage. I'm not going to try to do anything too crazy here. So let me see here. We need to go into Act 3. Chapter 8. We'll just do my normal showcase stage. Sure, go into here. That should be it, and then we just have to get Paine's call up. And then I'll maybe hit up chat one more time before we hop into the character guide. But yeah, we should be right in there. Shout out to 96, man. We've been, I mean, 100's kind of the norm around here, right? Like 100 plus. Like, this is awesome. You guys are awesome. Break attack and wild. Ooh, yeah. Wild throttle is actually really good. Yeah. Paine's LD call is actually really, really good. Let me just check my notes here. Yeah, that's really good. Oh. All right. I think we are about there. Wait, what did I give her on the E slot? I gave her her own, right? I did. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. All right, I think we are ready. All right, let's just check chat here. All right, let me see here. Mighty Moose got the FR. Nice, Mighty Moose. Diego is here. Is Titus good for a starting account? Really like his character, but don't want to throw materials. Honestly, if it's a new account, like, I would try to only invest in Echo characters, to be honest. Like, Tidus is good, but he's the type of character that is the most easily replaced and, like, falls off the quickest, which is just a straight DPS pretty much. Like, he has delay, he does double follow-ups, he's very fast. But right now, like, I would be going, like, Aerith, Quina, Rubicante. I mean, Rubicante's not an option anymore, but, like, Core, stuff like that. I think I would actually recommend Paine over Tidus right now for a starting account, because Paine's got Echo, and Paine is a character you can use in more team comps, and Paine is a character that will have more longevity than Tidus, because Paine isn't just damage. Paine is also, could be your main buffer, could be your main debuffer, right? So I think Paine is the better pickup, to be honest. Nick, Edaroth is definitely something you speed up and post, unless you wanted to talk to chat for like, yeah, no, I'll do it the same, Nick. I'll do it like my Ultimisia one, where I'll just get it started and say, okay, now it loops. I'm not going to make you guys watch the whole fight. I just want to get it set up. We'll loop it a little bit. You guys will see how it goes, but it'll be like a 6-minute video like I did for the Ultimisia one. Mr. Nico Bellic is here. I straight up got all of her weapons besides the 15 and 35 in the free pulls. Yeah, I would be stupid happy because those are very easy to buy with tokens. You'll need linked attackers like Core for Tidus to function. Yeah, exactly. Like a speedy character like that, like Terra, Tidus, like you want off turn like Kayn, Freya, you know, stuff like that, that you're getting extra damage with it to make it worth it. Worth it for sure. Let me see. Jay-Z, 4th banner you pitied in a row. That's unfortunate. Hopefully your luck turns around on the next one. Nick, you're going to use Tidus for D2D, but I have a team in mind. Rain's Call, Ultima Weapon, and even that, not sure you can do it. Yeah. Bronze Axe or bust. Yeah, I could go to the Bronze Axe. I could. My favorite Bronze Axe character is Vayne, because they float in the air behind them. So hilarious. James Kuhn, yeah, great idea doing 2 showcases. Yeah, this would be very different than the first one. The first showcase, I just put her in the middle slot and kind of set everything, but I'm going to do 2 different ones here. So I think we're going to hop in and get to it, right? Let's just hop in and get to it. Let's do it. Let's get my recording going here and see that we are going to get at it. All right, let's go. Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Tonight we are going to do a very unique showcase on Paine. I'm going to call this an extended showcase and character guide because this is a character that acts essentially differently as a different character depending on where you put them in the party. So I'm actually going to showcase her twice. And we're going to look at her buff side and we're going to look at her debuff side and see how she's looking. So if you're unfamiliar with her, the way she works is she has a lot of buffs and a lot of debuffs. And what you can do is if you put her in the middle party slot, she gets everything, but they're half as good essentially. Because her buffs stack up to 10, but if you put her in the middle, they only stack to 5. Okay? But what you can do with this character is you can fully commit to full buffer, and then you sacrifice your debuffs, but then the buffing is way better. It goes up to 10 stacks. Or you set up for just debuffing, and then your buffing you won't have any of the buffing stuff, but then the debuff goes up to 10 stacks is way better. So I think she's a very cool, versatile character for that. What I've been saying with Paine, if you decide to summon and invest in Paine, you're kind of getting 2 characters in one. So you're only using the resources on one character, but it's kind of like 2 different characters in your box. Very good utility, very good toolbox type character, right? So in this video, we're going to look at her artifacts, her spheres, and we're going to look at her calls, and we're going to do 2 showcases, right? Very unique. We're going to showcase her twice. The second showcase will be shorter because the base skills don't really change. A lot of it has to do with her overhead and her BT. Those are the 2 areas that are most impacted by this, right? So let's go ahead and start looking at the calls. I do think Paine's LD call is quite notable, right? The 15 call, nothing too crazy, just does an attack and it does a debuff called Status Break. The Status Break debuff does do an attack, defense, max brave, and eye brave down and speed down. So it's basically like, 5 debuffs packed into one? So that is actually decent. And then enemies with Status Break will also take weakness damage. So that's kind of cool also, right? So that's actually not the worst. But the LD, I think, is actually really, really good. So you do get Brave damage and Brave Stolen up versus enemies with Status Break. So that's cool. And just so you know, when the call comes in, the enemies immediately get status break. So if you press the LD when they don't have status break, she will come in, status break will inflict before she attacks, and so you will still get the benefit of that, right? The big thing I like about the LD though is it basically will cleanse debuffs off of the party, and it will remove buffs from the enemy. So that's very powerful. There are certain fights that really have gimmicks of like really insane buffs or really insane debuffs. Paine can kind of wipe those out, so that's very good to have on a call. So I do think Paine's call is pretty useful, right? All right, well, let's go ahead and look at Paine themselves, and we're going to do a couple things here before I forget. I just got the FR, so I got to go ahead and make sure that that's in the proper order. And then we are going to toss the Ultima weapon on to make sure I don't forget to do that. So we will borrow that from Gladio, because we want Paine to look really good here. And we are doing this showcase without Quina. I know Quina could make her hit max numbers, but I'm probably going to make it a habit too, by the way, guys, to when I do these character guides to not do Quina, because we want to see what the character like naturally does, right? Like Quina's kind of a cheat code, so we got to see the characters in a more natural environment, I think, to properly assess them, right? Now we do not have the armor blued, so that's something to keep in mind, but I think the ultimate weapon will definitely compensate for that. We do not have the BT, but I will definitely be explaining the BT to you guys as we go through the character guide. But we have the FR, we have the rest of the kit, right? So for artifacts, what you want to do with Paine is you do want to go attack 108 and the C50 passive, which is Warrior of the Gull Wings boost. That is going to give basically all stats 5%. So that's definitely what you want to go with there. And then on the spheres, Paine is kind of a typical like damage dealer type build, because ultimately like Paine's going to be doing a lot of supporting or debuffing, but Paine's going to bring some damage. She's going to bring the pain, so to speak, right? So doing typical like attacker type stuff is going to be good. So I'd say A slot, just go attack, brave damage. You could do like physical damage up as well, because I believe Paine's got that. So if you want to go that route, you could. And then on the E slot, we're also going to go something with attack, right? So A slot, since Paine is a weakness damage character, even though Paine doesn't have an element, status break is going to give weakness damage, right? So I like Rydia because it is going to be brave damage and attack, which are two of the stats that Paine would want. So I just did double Rydias. I refined a bunch of Rydias the last time she was around because it's one of my favorite spheres to use. So I went ahead and just did that, right? Then on the E slot, but once again, so A slot, I'm not saying like Rydia is for sure the best one, but there's just so many. Just look at what you got. Look for attack, brave damage, or maybe like physical damage, something like that. Whatever spheres you have that will fill that, you're definitely good to go, right? Then on the E slot, I really like Paine's own sphere on any character that can deal weakness damage. So this is going to be a party attack up and then an enemy attack down. I think that is a really nice setup. I think Luna Freya's another one. Or no, Luna Freya's D slot, sorry. But other E slots that give attack. So this would be more like Yuffie, Emperor, what's his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. Final Fantasy Seymour. I was about to describe him again. I was going to say Final Fantasy X guy with blue hair. Seymour. Those are other types of E slots that you could get maybe attack on. Although some of them might be magic attack, so you'd have to read them. But those are the ones I always recommend for attack. But just make sure it's not magic attack, because Paine, I believe, is all physical attack. We can double check that really quick here, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Paine's all pretty much physical. I guess she does have some magic physical mix, so maybe you could go either. And she's actually got range too. So yeah, interesting kind of mix of attacks there. I would probably just do normal attack or brave damage anyways, though. I don't worry about it. So anyways, with that, yeah, let's hop in. So we're going to do two showcases. So the first showcase is we are going to show Paine in the debuff role. Now I want to make sure people understand this, okay? So the way this works, look at my Paine here on the screen, okay? If Paine is in this top slot, that is debuff roll, okay? Middle slot means you get both rolls, but half as good. Bottom slot means buff roll, okay? Now this is a debuff setup. The team composition here is very important because you need the other party members to kind of be working towards her role for her to actually function well. Now there's easy workarounds to this with calls, so don't stress about it too much. So let's go ahead and hop in. And I'm not going to worry about, well, no, I'm not going to worry. Well, sure, let's just grab like an Aerith, I guess, just to like something to force charge. Or we could do like a selfie. Sure, let's just grab an Aerith, just something to help us force charge a little bit. I guess that's fine. All right, so the first thing we've got to talk about with Paine is we got to talk about the overhead. And this overhead is Wild Throttle. It comes with the LD, okay? Oh, this is not the right fight. Hold up. This is not the fight I want to showcase. That is not the right one. Let's go into the actual correct fight. I always do this. So it's on the fight I do. It's on the same island here, but I gotta go to this other stage here. Not that other stage wouldn't have been fine. It's just I'm not familiar with that fight, and I don't know if it's just gonna like insta kill me. So I like to showcase on a fight where I know I'm not gonna be interrupted with. All right, shout out to Ryan D Man. I'm pretty sure you're one of my regulars. We'll use your Aerith for this. All right. So we'll let the fight load up, but the first thing you're gonna notice with Paine has an overhead. Now, the overhead here tells you what role Paine is. So you see how there's like a red 5 on the left there? Red means you're in the debuff role. If you're blue, the blue symbol would appear on the right side and it would give you a number. And if Paine is in the middle slot, you'll actually see a red and a blue slot there. And then they'll have the stacks on them. So Paine here is just hopping in with 5 stacks of debuff roll immediately. The way you increase the stacks of this is for every 2 debuffs a party member to her left inflicts, it will go up a stack. Okay. Now this is debuff per enemy. So if a unit inflicts 1 debuff but it hits 2 enemies, that counts as 2. Okay. The other thing is let's say a character only inflicted 1 debuff. It won't go up a stack, but it remembers that it got one. And then if another character does 1 debuff, then it will go up a stack. Now you can get the stacks up very quick if you're either inflicting a ton of debuffs, or if there are a lot of enemies hitting a debuff at once, you can definitely do that, right? So with Paine right away, let me just go over this overhead. So this overhead is full throttle. Now, there's going to be some things you always get with it, and then there's going to be some things we're only going to get in the debuff roll. So this first half of the showcase, we're just going to talk about the debuff stuff. So full throttle is going to do crit rate up 100%. So Paine's going to always be critting. HP damage, 5% per debuff. Okay. And then versus targets with status break, you get brave damage up, brave stolen up, and HP damage up. So that always comes with full throttle. Now on the debuff slot, okay, so the debuff stacks go up 1 for every 2 debuffs inflicted by allies. That stacks up to 10 if we're full investing, which we are. If we're in the middle slot, 5 is where it stays and you can't go above that, right? So what's going to happen is enemies get HP damage taken up, and that goes up to 50%, you guys. 50 HP damage up, by the way. Let me just say this right now. HP damage taken up is one of the most powerful debuffs in the game. This is like the prime thing we want on calls, right? Like Kurasame call is known as one of the best calls in the game for this, and it maxes out at 30%. Dude, 50% HP damage taken up is huge, but this is only if you full commit. If she's in the middle slot, you only get 25. Okay, so it's a huge difference. Brave damage and brave gain minus 5%, and now we get, that goes up to 50%. So that's 50% brave damage and brave gain down on the enemies. A brave poison, which is going to be 100% of her eye brave. That is huge. And then HP damage dealt minus 4% per stack. So it goes to 40%. So dude, this is a 40% HP damage taken down for the party. So this is kind of like helping your party tank. The poisons are going to make sure that enemies hardly ever have brave at all because they're going to be getting brave poison. And then you're dealing 50% more HP damage. So in the debuff roll, enabling a lot of damage to your damage dealers, those are quite potent, right? Now remember, they only get to those ridiculous numbers if you are committing to this far slot, right? All right, let's go ahead and just start with attacks here. So let's go ahead and do break attack. And sure, let's go ahead and hit the B enemy here with break attack. Let's see what the damage looks like. All right, so 600k, 300k, not the craziest, right? But she's not here to be a main damage dealer. We don't have debuff auras or anything like that up yet. Or we don't have burst auras is what I meant to say. So we did the attack there. She gets a buff called Dress Sphere. And then the enemies get that status break. So I kind of already explained status break. It's just 5 stats down. So it's a 5 debuff all in one. And then you deal weakness damage to status broken enemies. And then Dress Sphere gets 2 stacks. And so Dress Sphere is a stacking buff that goes up to 5. And you're going to see Dress Sphere. I already have it here. It's already maxed out. It starts out at 3 stacks. So you just pop one button and it's going to be maxed out. So Dress Sphere, let me go down to, the notes page for Paine is pretty crazy. There's a lot on here. So Dress Sphere at max stacks gives attack and max brave 70%, eye brave, defense and eye brave plus 30%. So we just get a bunch of those stats there, right? So that's what the Dress Sphere does. Now, here's what we're going to take a look at, right? So I paired Paine here with Lilith and Sarah. These are characters that are debuffing characters. So notice that Paine has that red 5 on her overhead. Remember, Paine cannot increase this herself, and you want to get it to 10 as soon as possible, right? Now, here's the thing. If you don't want to bring other debuffers, calls should work as well, right? Now, Raijin's only going to be a single. Well, sure, let's just pop Raijin. So we'll let Raijin go. So Raijin, let's see here. Yep, applied the debuff, and you see the stack went up to 6. So Raijin does a singular debuff, but it hit both enemies, so that counts as 2 debuffs. So with the call, we were able to raise it 1 stack, right? So now let's go ahead and, I mean, if I pop like Wound, that should, well, once again, the enemy's going to be over debuff, but yeah. So right there, we went up to 8 stacks. So we got 2 stacks because Sarah inflicted 2 debuffs to each enemies, which is 4 total debuffs. So even though it sounds like a lot to like have a character do 2 debuffs, it's not. When you got multiple enemies, it goes quick, right? Then what you could do is you could bring a call like a Miditelian or Ferris, and you're going to instantly max it out if there's multiple enemies, because they each do like 4 debuffs. Like, it's crazy. So if you don't want to like focus on bringing other debuffers, just bring a Miditelian or like a Ferris call, or like Caius call, I think does 3. So you could get a lot on Caius really quick, and you'll have it instantly. The other thing is with Lilith in particular, Lilith can do Sensual Dance, which is a force charging instant move that debuffs. So if you wanted to, you could just do this with Lilith until Paine is all the way at 10 stacks. And now you can see Paine's overhead's at 10. This is not a buff that falls off. We just have this now. And the big thing is with this being an overhead, the enemies can't get rid of it. Like, it's always there. So now all those insane debuffs I talked about, they're just there for the fight, and you're good to go. So Paine, like, looking pretty good here on the debuff side, right? All right, so let's go ahead. Actually, I will do a Miditelian. Now, that would have done a ton. That was, what, like 8 debuffs or something crazy? So, yeah, we would have got 4 stacks on that one thing. We'll just pop the LD here. And what I'll do is I'm going to kind of go through Paine's normal kit, and then we will go through the FR phase here. All right, so now let's go ahead and do Black Sky. Take a look at that. All right, okay, about a mil AoE. That was actually impressive. Now, part of that now is due to the fact that we've got having Paine up to 10 stacks makes a huge difference. Remember, we got that 50% up, right? Which is really crazy, that 50% HP damage up. So that was really good damage there. So I think that's the reason why Paine's initial attack didn't look that good. Her things take into account like what she's going to look like after the debuffs are up. Let's go ahead. I want to get a burst effect up here with Sarah to help Paine look even better. Just out of curiosity, I want to, just so you guys can see the difference here, we're going to look at that same, we're going to do the 15 attack, because remember, it wasn't that impressive. It was like 600k. We're going to look at it again now that we have a BT effect up, and we got the debuff aura up to 10 stacks. Let's just see how much that all improved Paine's output here on that attack. We can just do a 1-for-1 comparison, right? So let's go ahead and let's hit break attack again. Remember, this was 600k before. Okay, about 900k. So we just did, what, like a 30% upgrade on that? That was pretty dang good. Now that we're doing like about a mil on every button press, now that's like competitive damage, right? That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and sure, we'll just Moonlight here. And they do have Raijin call on, so we should be safe from any shenanigans here, I think. They got the Raijin debuff going. And there you're seeing the HP poisons come into play. I mean, you don't really see because they don't have Brave, but yeah. And look at the Brave gains at 0. Single damage. You guys see that right now? We just took single digit damage. We've got them so debuffed. It's insane. That's pretty dang good. Like you saw, like how often do you see an enemy sitting on the screen with 2 Brave, right? 2 Brave. Because what that tells you is they weren't able to Brave gain because we got them so drained on that, and then they're only hitting us for freaking 1s. We got an enemy there with 2. So, dude, these debuff comps can be quite powerful. In really, like, it's kind of a way to mitigate needing to use a tank, right? Because Paine herself, like I said, in this stance, you're getting HP damage taken down 40%, and you're kind of refusing the enemy's ability to damage you in Brave Gain and all that stuff, and you're HP poisoning them, so you're poisoning them down to 0, then they're hitting you for 1s, they can't gain anything. it's pretty powerful. It is quite powerful. The thing I'll say with Paine, she's kind of like a character you gotta, she's not super simple to play, but I don't think she's that crazy either. You just gotta put a little thought into how you use her, what position you're gonna put her in, all that stuff, right? So sure, we'll hit the AA. This is gonna increase our attack against debuff targets, do some other buffs as well. And then we're gonna go ahead and hit Wild Throttle, which is the LD. Now this is, once again, by having the LD, this gives you the overhead, so very important. Okay, dude, 1.6 million. Wow, that's pretty good. 1.6 mil for this character who I would not consider to be a main DPS character, right? So Wild Throttle, this is really good because, once again, we said the LD call was really good. This is like a full, like, cleanse out, right? So, like, any debuffs you have, gone. Any buffs the enemy has, gone. Very, very powerful. And then this gives her 3 stacks of the Dress Sphere. Very good. So the Dress Sphere is the easy buff, right? Because you get on the 15 and 35. Like, all these attacks do it. So you're just going to be staying at 5 stacks. But the notable thing with the LD is that cleansing aspect of it. And then the fact that it enables you to have the overhead, which is like one of the main parts of her kits. Like, you got to have the LD, right? All right, let's go ahead and just attack here. We'll do a Whirlybird here. All right, and let's go ahead and bring Aerith in for a little charge action. Let's go ahead and get a little charge action going here. And yeah, I really probably didn't need to do that, but that's fine. We're just going to charge all the way up. We'll just do all the moves so we can get Aerith kind of off the board here. And then we're going to be ready to go into Paine FR, and then we'll talk about BT as well, right? Okay. One more. All right, so now we're fully charged and ready to go. All right, now we're back to Sarah. Sarah here will just do an attack. Have I done the LD yet? I don't think I've done the LD yet. Let's LD with Sarah. All right, so now we got Paine back. Oh, yes, and we got the lightning follow-ups. Yeah, 1.2 mil. I mean, we can notice the damage coming from other characters from that HP damage up, right? So that's very good as well. Yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, we have to do EX too, actually. Let's do the EX first before we hop into Force, so we can see this without the Force multiplier. So let's do Sword Dance Plus. What kind of damage? Let's see. Yeah, 1.3 mil on the EX AoE. Very good. I am very happy with Paine's damage. That is very good. So the EX. Now, the way you get the plus version is from having the Dress Sphere at 5 stacks, which you're going to have instantly, right? Like, you basically press a button, it's going to be at 5 stacks. So don't worry about that. You should always have the EX plus. So that's going to do the AoE attack. It does give her a skill use of skill 1 and skill 2. Or no, sorry, just skill 1. Sorry. And then she gives herself a buff called Wing Power. So let's go ahead and take a look at Wing Power here. Wing Power is a party attack and max brave up, eye brave and defense up, and a speed up. And then the enemies get like 5 stats down. So that's very good. So a lot more debuffing packed into one. Very, very good. So now we're going to go ahead and go into FR after that. The one thing is she does have an HP plus attack or a brave plus attack. So we might press that for funsies at some point. We are just going to wound. That's fine. Lightning will chime in. Make that... Dude, 1.5 mil on a wound. That's pretty dang good. All right. Yeah, because we have that triple cut plus. So I do want to see that at some point. But let's get into FR. This is called Dark Shroud. Let's pop that off. With a Dark Knight Cecil, huh? Pretty fire. Pretty good. All right. So about 2 mil AoE. Okay, that's pretty good. Solid damage. Let's talk about what the FRs we got going on here, right? So the FR also does that total cleanse thing, so it takes care of your debuffs and gets rid of all the enemy buffs. So that's very good. Did the big attack as we saw there. And then it does put status breakdown on everybody if you didn't have it already. And then the HP multiplier. So if you attack an enemy with status break 20%, that's going to be free for any character because if Paine's in the party, the enemy should have status breakdown. If you have a stacking buff effect on an active ally, it's plus 30%. So that's not as easy for everyone to have. So you'd want to have a party of stacking characters, right? Or I think Pain is the type of character you probably would just go through like her own burst phase is probably what you would do, right? Because Pain's going to have everything she needs. And then if there's a party buff or enemy debuff that has a count of 10 or more on turn. So it's got to be like a count up buff or debuff that counts up to 10 to get 30%. So all in all, Pain is going to give 80%. So what I would do is if you're going to use Pain's FR, I would just plan to go through Pain's burst phase. So what I would do is I would like do all the setup, whatever, pop Pain FR, do a couple of Force Echo attacks, get to turn 7 or 8, and then just go into Pain BT, and then just let her get 80% the whole way and you're good. That's probably the way I'd run that FR. Otherwise, just use her as an Echo, and that's great. You got an Echo, right? That's really, really good there. All right, so let's go ahead. Sure, let's Echo and go crazy. I usually regret doing this because I kill them too fast, but we've pretty much seen Pain's whole kit at this point, right? So, and once again, remember, we're going to go back in. We haven't even seen the buff side yet. So this is, once again, a very unique character guide. We're doing double showcase here tonight. All right, let this kind of go through here. Let the enemy do their thing. All right. Good thing we had Raijin, because that gaze, I think, can paralyze. So we're lucky that we had that nullified there. Go ahead and do that with a little set. Pop an EX. Get some big damage. Okay. Alright, so with Pain, I kind of want to take a look at this triple cut plus. Let's just take a look at this triple cut plus here. It's just a 6-hit melee brave attack. Does it even do HP damage? Okay, nope. I was just wondering why it wasn't on the Tomberry Troop infographic, because that's got a very unique name to it. Usually those attacks are good, but no, you don't ever want to press that. You don't ever want to do just a brave attack. So for science, we use triple cut plus. Yeah, y'all don't need to use that. It's literally just a brave attack. Wow. They need to upgrade that. Make that actually do some HP dumps or something, or do like a unique debuff, or free instant turn maybe would be fine, just to make sure she has brave, like something like that, right? So that's basically it. We'll just pop off another FR here. We'll do like an Echo. Alright, let's let Pain do an Echo here. Ooh, the HP poisons are getting pretty heavy. Here, we'll go summon phase so the enemies don't mess with us. Alright, there's some pretty good damage. Alright, let's Echo this bad boy out. Alright, at 500%, what is Pain's FR looking like? How much damage we got on this? Okay, 10 mil, that's solid. That's definitely solid. Because that means that would be like 20 mil AoE if it was pretty much at full. That's not too shabby. So I was going to just like duck out of the fight, but like these enemies are about to pop. So sure, we'll just pop them. And then we're going to hop back in, but we're going to do a different team comp. And we're going to look at Pain in a different role. And then you can directly compare the numbers, right? There'll be some different factors though, right? Because we'll have different auras going on and things like that. But we'll kind of see, in general, what Pain's looking like. But yeah, there you go. This is going to be debuff Pain. We'll let Pain, the girl of the hour, finish it off here. What do we want to finish with? Let's finish with the Sword Dance EX. At 750%, what do we got for damage here? Alright, well, we didn't get to see the final damage, but there you go. So that's Pain debuff side. So now we're going to hop in and do Pain on the buff side. And I've got a team comp ready to go. So it shouldn't be too bad. But just seeing the debuff side, man, those are powerful, man. That overhead is ridiculous. And once again, the enemies can't get rid of it. It's like an aura. Like you can't, the enemies can't get rid of it. It doesn't like expire. It's just there. You just got to get that to 10 stacks. And like I said, you can do that pretty much instantly. Just bring the right call. Bam, you got it. Okay, so let's hop in again. And now I've got this team comp here. So notice now we're going to put Pain on the bottom slot. So now we're going to do the buff roll. And I'm putting her with the other characters that buff. Pinello is like for free. Like it's like you just like double tap with Pinello and you got it. And then once again, you could bring like calls that do it if for some reason you don't think you've got enough calls in the party. You definitely could do that. So let's go ahead and hop in again. And we'll take a slightly different look at Pain. Now this part will be a lot quicker because I'm not going to go through all the normal stuff. We're just going to talk about the differences. Oh, we got to talk about the BT though. So before I start doing anything here on the buff side, let's talk about the BT and we're going to talk about it for the debuff side, which we just did, right? So the BT, it's always going to give some generic buffs normally. So what you're going to get is Brave damage limit up, HP damage limit up, and then HP damage taken up and Brave damage taken up. So those will always come with the BT. Now, depending on what side you're on, you're going to get something different. So one thing you're going to get, so we'll talk about the debuff. Well, I'll just go through it all right now, right? Let's just go through it all. So on the debuff side, you get a debuff called Mute Wing. And what the Mute Wing does is it's actually HP silences. And then your allies will actually increase the stacks of that. So any allies to the left of Paine would increase the stacks of Mute Wing. So you can keep the HP silence kind of going, right? And let me just go back down on here to make sure I've got... Yeah, just HP silence. And it's basically any allies that attack that are to the left of Paine, it'll be one turn per their attack. They'll extend the debuff Mute Wing. So it's just a very strong HP silence you're going to get. And then Paine always does an HP poison. But if you're on the debuff side, it's 1500% of her attack is an HP poison. So that's pretty darn strong. That is the largest HP poison in the game. Now, if we were going into the BT on the buff side, which is what we're in right now, instead of Mute Wing, you get a buff called Paine'S Feather. And what happens is Paine'S Feather is going to stack every time an ally takes a turn or when they attack. And if an ally gets 3 stacks of it, they basically get a free instant turn. And then it will reset and they build the stacks again and then can get another free instant turn. So this is going to help your allies get extra turns, which is very, very powerful, right? But then the HP poison goes all the way down to 500%. So you'll still get the HP poison, but it's only 1/3 is good, right? You're only getting 1/3 of the damage than if you committed to the full debuff side, right? So that's the BT effect in a nutshell. Let's go ahead. We're starting a new fight here. This will be a lot shorter, though. We're just going to talk about the differences for the buff side and kind of just see what the numbers are looking like here a little bit. Let's go ahead and sure, we'll pop that with Garnet. And then we'll get BT effect up. And you'll see Paine is already up to 6 stacks because Garnet has already buffed. Oh, no, it's at 5 stacks, sorry. So one thing I should clarify was when we did the debuff side, and Paine started at 5 stacks. It doesn't actually start at 5 stacks, but we had so many debuffs inflicted immediately that it actually rose it to 5 stacks from the party members on the left. So here, the buff side started lower than that, but Garnet already did do some buffing. Like, watch here with Pinello. Watch, let's just pop Haste Rumba. And then, bam, we did it once, and it went up to 8 stacks because she did party-wide buffs. So it just shot right up instantly. So with Pinello, it's just like bam, bam. And we're going to be at 10 stacks right there. Because once again, when you're hitting 3 party members, you're doing ×3 on every buff. So it's very easy to get that built up. So yeah, and on the debuff team comp we had, it just started at 5 because we had so many natural debuffers that just came in and threw a bunch of debuffs down right as the fight started, right? All right, so now with Pinello, I mean, sure, we could go a little bit crazy and try to get to a force time, but we just kind of want to get in to see what Paine looks like here in this mode and see if the numbers look drastically different or not. Yeah, let's pop BT effect. So this is going to be Paine with like double BT effects of very good, very relevant support characters, right? Very good auras coming here. All right. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is Paine's overhead because that is at 10 stacks. So let's talk about the buff side. So once again, we're going to get the normal full throttle stuff, which is the crit rate, the HP damage per debuff, and then status break, you get the weakness damage, and then brave damage up, brave stolen up, HP damage up. That's all there still from the before. But now, instead of getting all the debuff stuff, we're going to get a bunch of buff stuff. So now what the buffs are going to do is we're going to get brave damage, plus 6% per stack up to 60. So now we got 60% brave damage up. We get brave stolen up to 50%. We get brave gain on brave hits up to 20% of the character's max brave. We have brave gains and overflow 40%. Okay, So those are all good buffs and very, very high numbers on the buffs, and that's if you full invest, right? So let's go ahead and let's just do some attacks. Let's just start with like the break attack. Let's see what this is looking like here. All right, so there, what was that, 1.5 mil with some splash? So yeah, looking pretty good there. Once again, slightly different team comp, but now we're getting a bunch of powerful buffs as opposed to debuffs. Garnet, sure, let's just do an Aquamarine. So 800k on the Aquamarine from Garnet. And then Pinello, sure, let's go ahead and do this. I want to turn manipulate a little bit. Stay ahead of the enemies here. I'm not going to worry about the launch damage. Okay, and then let's go ahead and... sure, we'll Fatal Dance. Why not? All right. So we did the 15. Let's take a look at the 35. Once again, just seeing what the numbers look like in buff mode. All right, 1.2 mil AoE. Yeah, very good. I mean, once again, we're still getting like a mil per button press here, right? Or more. That's kind of become the standard with these characters. We're hitting like a mil or more on most of these relevant characters. Sure, let's Aquamarine again. All right, let's go ahead and do... Sure, let's see what Wild Throttle's looking like. We'll kind of just see the attacks here. What was that, 2 mil? I think that was 2 mil. That was a lot of numbers there. But yeah, the damage I think was pretty good there. All right, Pinello will Fatal Dance again. Okay, Garnet. Sure, let's pop Garnet's LD. And then we should be able to get into a Pain Force, and we can just hop into that again. Now, the mode doesn't affect the Force at all. No, like the Force is going to be the same no matter what mode you're in. Really what it is, just to kind of like recap this, it's the overhead buff is the most heavily affected thing, and then the BT. So unfortunately, like the BT is actually pretty significant, like which mode you're going to want. But we don't have that here. But I still think Pain is going to be good FR only for sure, because you're still getting the insane debuffs and the insane buffs off of it. So I definitely don't mind that at all. Let's go ahead and pop the FR. And we'll just see the damage here, and then we'll kind of just do a quick little recap. And the main thing I'm going to recap is the differences between which modes here, right? All right, pretty good damage. All right, let's hop out of the fight. We're going to hop out of the fight. Now, what I'm going to say overall, my assessment just off of what I've seen here, I think for me, I kind of like the debuff side a little bit better, just because debuffers, like really powerful ones, are less common. Like buffers are way more common. And those debuffs were, like, I like the idea of she's actually enabling damage through the HP damage taken up, but then also being very defensive, which I think is very valuable. So I think if I'm going to use Pain, I'm probably more likely to use her on the debuff side. I do really, really like how she was looking on that debuff side, right? So I'm going to try to summarize this as best as I can just at the end of the video to help you guys understand. So remember, top slot debuff mode, bottom slot is buff mode, okay? And the main difference here is on the debuff side, you're getting a way more powerful HP poison on the BT effect, and you're doing HP silence. That's what you're getting on the BT. And then you're also getting really powerful debuffs, which include HP damage taken up, brave damage and brave gains down on the enemy, brave poison and HP damage dealt down on the enemies, right? If you opt to go buff side, then you're getting a lot of brave stolen, brave damage up, brave gaining up, overflow up. You're getting all that on the party. And then you're getting the Pumice Feather, which is free instant turns every 3 actions. And that's really like the best way I can summarize it. And then remember, if you're in buff mode, you need your allies or allies calls to do buffs. And if you're in debuff mode, you need your allies or allies calls to do debuffs, right? So anyways, let me know what you think of Pain. I think she's a really great Swiss Army knife, a really cool character to have in your toolbox. I'm glad I have her. I think she's a lot of fun. I do want the BT. Maybe with my BT tokens, we'll see what's around at the time. But she is a candidate for me, I think, for BT tokens. So let me know if you like Pain or not. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one. All right. Well, that was probably my longest character guide. But we had a lot to show off there with Pain, right? So let me get into my recordings here. All right. FR, Force, Echo, BT, Guide Showcase. Actually, we're going to call it an extended showcase. Let me see. All right, we'll just call it like that. Looks good to me. All right, let me take a drink here, and we'll hit up the chat again. Shout out to 80 people still here hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you all. All right, let's see what we got here. Let me see. All right, Brendan Leon. Joe, thanks for the vids. I think you are the best content creator for the game. Well, I'll definitely take that compliment. I appreciate it because there are some good content creators out there, so I appreciate the compliment for sure. I'm a beginner and feeling that I'm managing well my account because of you. All my thoughts on the game that I share. Well, thanks. I appreciate that, Brendo. I'm glad you are enjoying the content. Mighty Moose, me after pain. I will bring pain to all fiends. Nice. Nick the Ninja, Brendo. Yeah, join my Discord, please, for sure. Brendo, hop in. My Discord, by the way, you guys, it's at the top. It's pinned in the comment section or in the chat here. And Nick the Ninja and other DFFOO content creators are in there. And they're very active. They will definitely chat. I will admit I don't chat in there as much as I would like to, but it's partially because there's just tons of like people are having their own conversations in there, and I don't have time to read it all. Sometimes I'll chime in, but I'm telling you, if you go in there and you if you want to ping me, if you want to at me, I will respond. So if you want my like personal opinion on stuff, don't be afraid to ping me in there. I will definitely chime in if you ping me. Okay. Absolute Chronos here. Thanks for coming. Mighty Moose, you don't want to know what kind of goofy voodoo magic I would have done if he called Seymour FX10 guy with blue hair. I almost did it, Mighty Moose. I was about there. I was about there. At ASD Follier, I don't know if I pronounced that right, deciding if I should pull for her. It really depends on what your account looks like and what your resources are like. I would say if you have abundant resources, like you've got a lot of gems and you can max a lot of characters, I think she's definitely a worthwhile character to get. But if you're kind of going banner to banner, you're low on resources, you probably need to skip and go into like core. Or grab Aerith if you haven't grabbed Aerith yet. Or get Queena if you haven't gotten Queena. Like if you don't have Aerith and Queena, I think you need to get them first before going in on a character like Paine. Radix is here. Thanks for coming. Hello, hello. Jay-Z, you mentioned we would need follow-up if we went for Tidus. Don't we have Balthier coming, who is one of the best follow-up? Yeah, Balthier is going to be really good coming up, for sure. And Core is, like, ridiculous, right? I'll have to look more at Balthier's rework. But, yeah, I think he does get follow-ups, but you might have to have the BT for that. I'll know once I look at his kit. I think Balthier is actually coming next. So, we'll definitely be taking a look at Balthier. But I do hear he is a pretty dang good DPS, actually. Mighty Moose Pain is average for me. BT effect is pretty good. Yeah, I wish I could show you guys the BT effect. I do think I may end up ticketing her depending on like what BTs are around. Although if I get enough BT, if I have enough BT tokens when core drops, which it's looking like I might, I'll probably just token core and not summon. That's probably what I'll do. Antonio, I can't believe her buff side doesn't get Paladin Cecil for her FR buddy. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I think the FR doesn't change, but that would have made total sense, wouldn't it? Paladin Cecil on the light side and then Dark Knight on the dark side. That would be really good. Same with the Queen of Stream showed up at the end. Hey, at least you made it, right? Jose, Joe, you thinking of getting Paine's BT? Yeah, I just talked about it. I mean, we'll see. I do want it, but not enough to gem it. But I might token it. We'll see. You got the FR on the free draw, so you're thinking about it? Yeah, for sure. She didn't seem like a good damager. I would say her damage was fine. She's just not like Tifa damage, right? And the thing with Paine, her main role isn't damage. It's all the stuff she's enabling to the party. I would think of Paine as like the ultimate slot 3 character, where she, like, so the way you would team build with Paine, I think you still have a main DPS and you have a main support, and then Paine would just be there to like re-support them or add the debuffs. Now I think if you're desperate, not even if you're desperate, like I think Paine alone as like your main support is really good. Just Paine doesn't heal. And healing is pretty important to have on a main support character. But you could get away, like Paine's auras I think are good enough that you could use Paine as just your primary buffer. And then you could have still like a DPS and a tank or something else like that. And sometimes tanks can heal, right? Sometimes there's other ways you can get around that. Radix, good to see you. Yeah, good to see you too. I got Aerith and Queen on max, but only got 30k gems. I still can farm. Oh gosh, yeah. If you're at 30k gems, you probably don't need Paine right now. What I think you need to do, with Aerith and Queen of Max, that's great. What I would do is just like do content, save up your gems, and go for core. Definitely do that. Yeah, both years should be in like 5 days or something like that. 5 to 7 days, something like that. Radix, I'm so confused. I can't seem to sell my extra neon BT. Well, here's the thing, Radix. The moment you put a book into it, you're not allowed to sell it. So if it's a BT plus and you've already put a book into it, you will never be able to sell it. Which is kind of unfortunate because I have old BTs I kind of wish I could sell. And there's some BTs that are green that I would sell and just say, yeah, this character is going to use an ultimate weapon, right? But yeah, it's unfortunate. I hope they do change that. If any of y'all are JP players, have they ever like changed that? That would be nice if you could sell them. Jay-Z, just pair her with Queena and she's now a main DPS. Yeah, for sure. Queena would make her look really stupid. I wish Ashe had Echo. Oh yeah, Ashe is fun. I like Ashe a lot. She will eventually get Echo, so don't worry about it. Yeah, for sure. Okay, well, let's see. What else do we... It's about 10:14. Let's just take a look. I kind of want to look at like the co-op shop and stuff. I don't know that we're going to do terribly a lot more tonight. How long we've been... Yeah, we've been going for almost an hour and a half. It's a pretty good time. And it is a weeknight. I kind of work today. I got to work tomorrow. Let's just see what this co-op shop is looking like here. We got the new Dare to Defy as well. So this is an Intersecting Wills token challenge. What do we got in here? Yeah, 10 BT tokens, dude. We're gonna be close, you guys. Yeah, and all the BT mats. Yes. All right. Well, your boy's gonna be using up some skip tickets here probably. We're gonna be grinding that out with the triple book for sure. We're gonna be going hard because I need a lot of power orbs as well. I think I got everything else pretty good to go there. I do. I think we are pretty good to go there. We got the Intersecting Wills. All right, cool. Well, guys, I think we are just going to wrap up there. I think I'm just going to get these videos uploaded, but I do appreciate y'all hopping in with me tonight. Don't worry, once, like, summer comes, like, I'll stay, like, on these nights, like, I'll stay up late. Like, we'll do all the event grinding and stuff together. We'll do co-op. But, yeah, during school, man, I got to get my sleep in. So, yeah, we'll probably hop off for tonight, but I appreciate you guys all jumping in with me, right? We'll just hit up some last-minute chat here. If you have anything you want to ask me before we hop off, we can do that for sure. Rukia fan, thanks for coming, Rukia fan. Got everything up to FR with 3 multis. That's awesome. Well, that's still very, very good. Very, very good. Also missed Pinello's FR, but got everything else. She still kills it. Yeah, Pinello's still very, very good. Her FR is quite powerful because it's one of the best FRs to use with Echo. So, if you're someone that happened to pick up that FR token pack, Pinello FR would be a nice one to pick up for sure. Yeah, it'll be probably a little bit still till Pinello returns, but yeah, for sure. A lot of people, I think, regret not getting her, but hopefully she'll come back soon. But all right, guys, well, have a good night. We're going to hop off. We'll see you guys all in the next one.